Hello everyone, welcome back, we're ready to go, sorry for the delay, I'm actually going to quickly do one more thing, and then double check that, and we are finally all good to go with the lobbies. Let's get this thing going. I did this queue, but for some reason I'm quite far up the order. There's not too many people in, a few people have left, but we might have a few more people joining us for the race. It looks like we've got a decent enough grid. I'm going to have to make sure I turn my line off so I can get that good old practice in with these lobbies. It does mean I'm going to be a bit slower. In recent times around Silverstone, I've had a few stinkers without line. I feel confident, but confidence only gets you so far. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes, won't we? We will see how this one goes. Alright. We'll be doing F1. We'll be doing another F1 race at Singapore, as that's where we'll be going this weekend for LSI. And then we will be heading to F2 cars with the F2 2024 update just coming in. So that's going to be really good, really fun. Apparently, there's not actually any handling changes to those cars. It is just the same car, just looks different. But it is what it is. We'll still drive the car and see what it's like. Apparently, there may be some placebo effect, and you think it's different, but it's not. We'll see. All right, here we go. Silverstone. 5 lights are on your screen right about now. Let's get it. Horrendous traction. Oh. Ferrari's not really willing to give too much space. Oh. Oh, there was that guy. I'm driving a bit distracted, so I'm all over the place. What's going on my rear end right now? I'm not entirely sure. That's unfortunate. I picked the wrong side. I was picking left or right, I picked right, and it was wrong. Which is ironic. Because right should be right? But no, it's not. The right one was left. Locking up the rears into that chicane, that'll be useful for later when I need to re-overtake Nifo, as he gets taken out by a random at some point. Probably soon. That being said, he's making his way up the order. Lovely move. Absolutely destroyed that one there. Nifo has had an issue. Didn't take long for my statement to become true. I've just let that guy loads of space for no reason. But I'm not really concerned about that. Oh, I could have gone for that move, that's really annoying. Should have gone for that move, more importantly, not could have. Are they pushing? They're not pushing. Very difficult corner for traction. Really just got to push it through. Forgotten where to brake for that corner. And this one. I'm effectively praying. Save some energy. Can we push away from the guys behind? I think they'll be pushing a little bit too much, really. I think they'll be catching me at a quicker rate than I can catch them. I'm just going to turn the battery off here. Not get an exit like that would help. Can I just spam the battery and maybe get the McLaren? That would be useful. They've turned the battery off themselves, so they will come through and send it. Sorry to the McLaren, that was very aggressive of me and I didn't mean to do that, but we got the job done. I'm probably going to have to double check the replay and see how my driving actually was, because that was really, really rude. I do apologise. Should have sent it. McLaren sat behind. Don't seem to be pushing too much. Oh, no. This is impossible to drive against. Well done, mate. Oh, bloody hell.
Green flag.
Sorry to the McLaren. My bad. If I don't get past the Red Bull, then I'll let the McLaren through. That was a big pair of balls from Niffer right there to drive through a ghost car at that speed, but fair enough. Guess it kind of makes sense. I hope that Red Bull leaves early and doesn't waste his time, because it would be silly to stay in the lobby. They're only going to get kicked afterwards. Oh well, we tried. Both Ferraris crashing on purpose. We got a lot of people to kick right here. Crazy. In fairness, I should have been a bit smarter. I should have baited them into crashing. Sorry for the dog. Alright, that is a dog finished barking. Lovely. Let's see what we can do. I assume that was one of the Ferraris. I'll kick the other Ferrari, or the guy that's now McLaren, and hope that that is also the correct person. Although I can't seem to kick them, because it gives you a cooldown. Because why wouldn't it? They'll probably leave anyway after this race. It's Singapore, isn't it? So then we'll do F2. Oh, did they actually leave? No, they didn't. Yeah, then we'll do F2. And we'll see how it goes. But not many people want to drive Singapore. Yeah, no, I can only kick one of them. Right. Let's see. What do we need to do? Singapore. This is going to be our old setup. I tried. I think the tyre pressures might be messed up, so we're going to have to go and double check them. I always turn in late, because you really have to turn in early. It's kind of like a bit of a blindish apex. I need to cut this corner or something. There's the invalidation. turn DRS off down this bit as my kind of penalty for cutting the corner. I'll also use medium here as another bit of a penalty. Just make sure I use medium all the way to the end. I use a bit of overtake. But that's more or less what my lap time would have been. Maybe a little bit quicker, but yeah. Oh well. Be too frantic. Alright. Yeah, I reckon I would have still been destroyed by peanuts though. I don't think they did. I'm pretty sure they didn't change the handling model. I'll check the patch notes later on. I thought it was just an update for F2 cars, really. That Haas did sound a bit interesting, so yeah, a bit confused on that one. The other cars felt fine. I don't really notice a difference, but when I was on board with the Haas, then it did sound a bit off. Maybe it's just Ferrari engine cars. It started off with a Red Bull. No, tire pressure's fine. They'll give you grip in this scenario. I'm gonna do that. No, I'm gonna leave that as it is. Alright, and then we'll just hope. Last F1 race before we move to F2. Let's see what we can do. Good luck everyone, here we go. And push it on the exit, but they're also pushing. Oh, the Haas got sent. Was not spinning out to have to brake that early. That was a bit early on the turn-in.
Okay, DRS is now available.
That was a bit off. I feel like the number has changed. That being said, I'm on 30 and not number 3, so let's not put Daniel Ricciardo's number on the car. That was way too early. Very deceiving corner, that right-hander. Because you always feel like you can brake a lot later and then the wall just comes at you very quickly. There's a bit of energy as these guys fight up
Okay,
ahead.
clear.
Maybe I can catch, but virtually impossible. So I'll get DRS, and I'm gonna basically have no chance.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Wait, who's leaving? Peanuts. Whoops. Whoops. Trying to absolutely send it. Without line, it's very difficult. And now I've got DRS. That wasn't distracting at all. Whoa! And that's his round. Yeah, my internet's messed up. Got absolutely sent myself there.
Okay, clear.
Track limit, which I didn't need. Wow, from Frantic on the turning. How was that not a track limit? Rudder. Oh, I tried. Oh, it's brutal. Sorry, sorry, Peanuts. That was horrendous from me. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. What? Ferrari engines just got weird. What the hell is wrong with the Ferrari engine? Alright. There we go. That one's done. And we move on. As we've bottled a podium, making that massive mistake, we also took ourselves away from letting our teammate get a P2 with Frantic having the time penalty, so for Frantic's sake, I am very sorry. Peanut's sake, I'm very sorry. For Frantic's sake, congratulations. You are welcome. Alright, GG. That one's done, and we'll move on to F2. I don't know if they messed up the usage per lap. I know they fixed the ERS for AI. I'm not sure what about how they've changed ERS itself, if they have changed ERS itself. Once again, I'll have to check out the patch notes after this, and then see what the case is. Right. Now we will change it over. Wait, cancel. I want to see you won the championship there. Bassoon takes the win in the end, so congratulations to them there. Now we're gonna go to F2. We're gonna go fix setup, preset only actually. Let's make it preset only, because fixed setups can be quite broken these days, unfortunately. Right, we'll move on to that. And then we've got the 3 races. We'll do Austria, Belgium, and Monza. Monza with no rules at the end as well, because we've got to do that. Make sure it gets done. I'm going to put my racing line on, because, again, I don't really know where I'm going with F2 cars, so I need to just kind of keep myself safe. And that should be that, I think. Everything's good to go. I assume... Oh, we'll take Prema for the first one, then we'll move over to a different team for the next one, probably. I'd like to see either Zach O'Sullivan or Colapinto's Williams, although it looks like Zach O'Sullivan is still here. Alright. That one is done. And we will see what we can do in this race. Alright. It seems like you can just use energy. Okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, if that's the case, it's kind of cool, because then you can just absolutely blast it, but then, I don't know, is it really considered unfair within the league racing scene? Not really. Considered unfair in real life? Sure. Definitely. Right, whilst we wait for the lobby to go, I will be right back. Alright, we are in the lobby. Setup wise, Red Bull ring. We've got to go for maximum, surely. I mean, no, we can't. We've got to go for 13-13. We need some sort of downforce to our car. It's going to be dry. Let's see what we can do. And Oliver Behrman's Prima. Sent it a bit too hard. Got the invalidation in. We'll see if throughout the evening if it's easy to invalidate during qualifying these days. Okay, so brake bias does need to go up a bit. Just need to test that while we can. Oh, this looks so good. I'm braking way too late, pretty much everywhere. That would have been an invalidation in itself. A 16.123. Well, we did have a massive moment at turn 3 for the sake of testing. We start last out of the people that actually took part in the session. We do have a few people that have joined, which will be fine. So we'll start probably not dead last, but let's see what we can do. Alright. We've got Pursuit and Nifo right in front of us. Right. Nothing we can do setup-wise. We just got to take it. I mean, we've got part firmly off, so in theory, I could have just gone increased downforce for quali and then turned it all the way to the bottom for the rest of it. It has actually put me on maximum downforce, so that might be a bit of a bug. We'll see if others are affected by that soon or not. If it puts you on maximum downforce just at the start of every race, that's quite annoying. We'll be able to see if that is the case in a minute. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. If it goes down the order. Jump up in front. Probably going to get dived into the... Yep, that also. Try and keep in a straight line. We got car to our right. I should have been there to capitalise, but I wasn't. And again, up the hill, I should have been there to capitalise. Right at the back, but not in a position to attack right now. Oh my days. How hard did they want to brake? Why is DRS not available in F2 until the later lap? I guess that's the case. My bad for going wide. Games are going. Can't change the diff when you're sat in the car. In an F2 car. You just gotta tank it. Gotta send up on the inside right here. Oh, Jesus. This is probably all my fault. When I look back at the stream, I'll realise that I've just crashed into everyone. A little bit of a touchy end there. Wasn't too fun. Interesting. Just completely lost it
Yellow
twice.
flag.
Which is strange. Oh well. Get behind there for now. These rear wings are insane on this car. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Whoa. Around the push. Not super easy. That wasn't a great few corners. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to get DRS. Well, I might be able to get DRS. I think I'll be able to get the move on track.
Caution, caution.
Am I spinning the car? Because I've had the same sensation whenever I've spun the car, regardless of if I've had a car behind me or not, and I feel like I've spun, so... Oh my days! Why did that happen? I thought I just bump him into, like, bump draft. I didn't think that would happen. Oh well. Take responsibility, challenge impossible. Well, I do. I think it was all me. I'll look back at the replay and probably change my mind on everything that I've said in the live stream. It's just something that you gotta accept when you are live streaming, because you only get one chance to react at something. Alright. We'll save the replay, just so we have it. Something to look at, of course. But GG, Frantic, taking that P2. Fastest lap, though, from the guy in the lead, which was a very good lap from them. Alright, let's move on. Alright. Do the cars feel different? I feel like they do feel a bit different. Maybe not on controller, I don't know. After I was singing for that one, but I did hear that a YouTuber said that they don't feel different. So that's kind of quite confusing. Really? But oh well. We'll see how this one goes. Lots of people interested in F2 today. The updates come in and people cannot get enough. Absolutely crazy. Unfortunately, the guy from earlier has joined. They won't qualify, but they will start at the back. Oh well. Unless they leave early, that would be good. Spa. That's gonna want, yeah. So like 25. No, you gotta have this really. They're interesting on the defaults, that's for sure. Right, let's do what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I forgot to check the weather, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Here we go. Williams Academy car. I think it's just very, very loose on the rear there. Well, there's my validation. Should have gone flat a bit earlier there. Oh well. pretty messy lap. Missing quite a few apexes. Oh, can't believe I did that. Messed up at the final turns. Didn't make a difference. We DQ'd anyway on purpose, so we can start last. I didn't even stream it. That's perfect. Alright, well, it was a messy lap anyway, nothing special. Didn't need to see it. Alright. That's how that one goes. We'll do our absolute best. How far back are we going to be starting? That's the question, actually. Oh, almost dead last. It's always a competition for P last pole between me and Nifo. I think he outscores me quite often. I've had a fair few in my time. Alright. Now, setup I'm going to double check again. I think it might be just only when you go into the setup it changes things, possibly. Yeah, we'll see. But lots of people are probably going to be heading into the first corner with 58 brake bias. The unfortunate thing is that on the exit of turn 1, there's no longer tarmac, it is gravel, so if you do get absolutely sent, you're in a bit of a troublesome spot. We're lucky that that car ghosted. I just wanted to go deep so I could try and avoid people. Robbo's cousin we passed, who left earlier. I've just hit the curb and lost all my speed, which is no good. Hopefully I won't get passed by this car. Oh, this is all scary, very scary. Oh! I should have slowed down more. It's my bad. Interesting. They're going to allow me to have the inside line, then cool. I'll take it. Oh my days, oh my days. And they just tanked it. Trying to get a toe off this car, but maybe this guy's gone on 0-0 wings. Maybe that's just the meta in these lobbies. Yeah, it must be on 0-0 wings there. It's quite frustrating that guy took up the corner. Maybe that was on purpose, I'm not sure. Or it may have just been to try and avoid a further incident. Okay. Impossible, man. I needed to return the position, but it's not a league race. So I won't bother. The second warning. Can't do that again, otherwise I'll be in big trouble. We're only on lap 2. So I really don't want to have to do that, but too late to say sorry now. Unfortunately, this guy here crashed us out a lot in the first race this evening. Left the lobby so I couldn't kick him, or her, or them. And now we got to try and race them once again on their very interesting internet.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty.
I'm
Go against
not
our finishing
disappointed
time
with
at
that.
the end of the race. Get your
I
head
would
down and
have
let's
done
get it
that
done.
every day of the week. They took us out earlier. Blatantly. They pushed me off track. I'll come across back on track. If they want to back out, they can back out. If they don't, we'll crash. Is what it is. Okay, well, what the hell in the Perez and Carlos Sainz is that? What? What are we doing, honestly? Good, they've left the session. Thank you very much. I'm actually really quite happy there. That makes this lobby not such a waste of time. So slows down. I don't know if they slowed down or if they had a crash with another car, but they'll be able to catch us because they already have caught us. We're not very quick. We are very far at the back of the pack right now, though. The rear goes incredibly light there. Very hard to read. I'll let Nifo try and get the DRS. They should hopefully have it. They get the DRS of the AI car, so regardless if they're not close enough to me. That's another track limit, very clumsy. Hopefully I shouldn't get another one. I don't think I should get another one. We can get within 2 seconds of this car, absolutely fine.
Caution, caution.
You never know what's going to happen in front with these lobbies as well. We're going to need to try and get some moves on track with the time penalty. We're going to go a position back because Nifo's going to stick with us without a time penalty. Oh, they've got one actually. We basically need to finish ahead of Niffer on track. And finish within 2 seconds of the car ahead. The rest of the pack is going to be virtually impossible to actually hold on to, so we won't try and catch anymore. Although, just made a massive mistake, and now I'm gonna have to defend fully from Nifo. Unless this is good enough exit. I think it is. Nifo should have passed. Nifo should have gone for the move. Very close to the track limits there. And they do have a big toe. But we also have the DRS. Might be able to get this car on track, which should help us stay ahead of Nifo. We just got to plan it right and well, although that being said, they've just understeered and I've gone into the back of them, which is my bad completely. Don't know why Niffer did that. Oh well. GG. GG. That was a difficult one. That was difficult for sure. Austria and Belgium done. Now we move on to Monza, no rules. This is going to be a fun one, isn't it? This is going to be a fun one. Alright, that's the results. And these are the standings. No one's leading right now, although Stan has left, I believe. So Yannick is leading. Yannick, did they score points here? Or did they leave as well? Yannick won. How did I miss that? So if they're still in the lobby, then they could possibly win. That being said, that is pretty much that one over. For the F2 normal races, because now we go to the no rules one. So this is where it gets very difficult, very interesting. Alright. See what we can do. Looks like we may have a bug, unfortunately. If we do, then that will be very frustrating. Very frustrating indeed. We'll give it 10 more seconds. Oh, Stan was actually in the lobby still. My bad, they just retired the car. Oh well. We're gonna have to close the game and then restart. I just can assume that the lag issue is me because I am the host. So yeah, we'll see. Alright. We move on. We restart. And then we will do this last lap situation. And see how it goes. Alright. Interestingly, F1's taking its sweet time. I will double check what that message is. Although it seems like I can't see it. I've got an invite from Nifo. I'm going to cancel the game launch and then try and just directly join Nifo. That being said, lovely stuff. Right. Hopefully that's good.
You had 4 seconds to sign on that last lap. Suggest at least 5 minutes to wait for that.
It's done. Trying my best to join as quick as I can. Thank you, Nifo. Now the question is, are there rules? Looks like qualifying is already underway. Are rules and flags off? They are. He's cooked. Did he turn ghosting off? Well, that's something that we'll have to figure out when we're in. Hopefully we can join in time. Right. Let's see. We're back again after a slight technical difficulty. Hopefully we're good to go. It's saying please wait, so maybe I'm just having a major skill issue. Have I made it into the race? Have I made it into the quali? I don't know. I believe I have. Thank you for the invites. Unless I'm loading. It looks like I may be loading again. I'm in the lobby. I just think I'm a very loady guy right now. Oh, this takes me back to F1 2019 days for sure. Back when we would load and load and load. F1 2020 I think had it as well. It was slowly fixed as time went on. Yeah, this don't look too good right now. I'm gonna have to close it again. Oh, this is annoying. This is really annoying. Oh, well. We'll try one more time. We shall try one more time.
DRS is enabled. DRS enabled.
Alright. We're loading back in.
Yeah, wind the same, confirm.
Safety car, slow down.
And you can push to turn 4, then recharge on and cool the car.
No, looks like I'm just loading anyway.
Behind our Sainz, Hamilton and Leclerc.
My game is loading forever. Yeah, well, I think on that note, we better just stop it there. If we're gonna get just complete and utter issues. I cannot afford it at least this time. For the sake of it, we're just gonna try and launch it one more time and see if it works, but right now it's looking quite frustrating. And I feel like we may just be doing nothing in that regard. I'd have to restart my PC. If I'm going to do that, we'll just wait till Thursday. Hopefully we can stream on Thursday. And then we'll try and do some more F2. But quite literally, the game is the game.
And brake bands -1, suggestion.
No, it's decided it is going to load.
So it's 4 seconds back to Verstappen, race leader.
But hopefully it is actually going to load. And we're not just going to be stuck in the screen of bug that Zingy had. We are loading. Alright, well, that's cool. Bit late. But oh well. Let's see if we can join the for now. Although it's quite pretty much over. Lap 2 out of 5. We'll join the session. And we'll see if we can stream summon. Loading complete, that's new. Before we just had loading. Yeah, let's go. Well, we've got no rules. But who is fighting? The top two are close together, and if those right behind, they have a battle going on as well with themselves. Side by side between Pursuit and the other random, Giovanni. Giovanni sits behind and is going to go for that move. Bassoon really trying to push it to the absolute limit. Drops back so Nifo can catch up, it looks like. Oh, this is going to be very tight. It's going to be very tight. The Sauber-coloured car is going to have to go through the barriers. They're both going to glitch out as they mount the polystyrene boards. Tucking him back into the toe is Fast Eddie. Eddie, can they do something about this? Are they going to send it, or are they going to try and catch up to the cars ahead? They're going to try and catch up to the cars ahead as they let Nifo go. They end up making a mistake, and I think that's going to be that situation sorted for the moment. Unfortunately, Nifo will catch up to the cars ahead, won't get DRS on Bassoon. Bassoon still maintain DRS of Giovanni, however, which is brilliant to see. For these guys, they are ghost cars. I don't think we're going to see anything too exciting, but what a camera shot that was right there. As you see Giovanni send it over, Bassoon trying to catch up, trying to just kind of wiggle to intimidate the car ahead. Are they going to send it to the inside line? They are going to send it very hard. Leaving space is the ART, the VAR Van Amersfoort racing car, trying to catch back up. Freddie and Nifo losing time to the top two as they're both going very quick in the straight line with their DRS wide open. It's going to be DRS for Bassoon, who will take the lead of the race, and it's going to be a massive crash as Giovanni unfortunately getting a little bit angry right there. Bassoon's going to drop behind Freddie and Nifo. They hopefully can still hold on to DRS to these two guys, and we can still have a very good race. Eddie is right behind, and Nifo is the one to try and attack, but he's taken him out. Fast Eddie is no longer Fast Eddie. He is very dodgy Eddie. Edgy Eddie actually lets Nifo go, which is a bit of a legendary move. So well done, Eddie. That's a perfect job right there. It's going to be NTR Zanel trying to have a go on Eddie, so he's been punished for his manoeuvres. They're going to cut the corners. I think the Prema car had a very good line. They should get a good run on exit, but no, it seemed like maybe this car with the 24 cars, there's a bit of a meta going on. It's a little bit different. We've got Nifo and Bassoon maybe working together to try and catch up Giovanni, but it's going to be very difficult. That's Nifo going all the way up to the, I was going to say track limits, but actually it's the gravel trap. Track limits is long gone right there for the Dutchman. Now Bassoon is going to probably have to let Nifo go, or they're just going to bump draft, and it looks like Nifo is just going to bump draft and try and push Bassoon along. 2.7 seconds. Are they catching too much? They're not really catching a massive amount to the car head. They are, but not that much. It's all going to be a great big bunch up. We've got Fast Eddie trying to go for a move, but there's a second bit of contact with Nifo, and it all goes downhill once again, but it's the final lap this time. We've got Zeinl now leading this trio, but Eddie's got the inside line. DRS, I think that will go to Eddie and Bassoon. I don't think Zeinl's got it. They're going to lose out big time. They might have an opportunity into Parabolica, but for now, that is going to be that done and dusted. To the outside line is Bassoon. Do they have the advantage? Do they have the momentum? It's almost contact as Eddie tries to push him to the absolute limit. It's still to the absolute limit. Tucking back into the toe, moving to the outside. What line's Bassoon going to take? They go nice and wide, but it's contact as Eddie misjudges where the Belgian driver's going to be. Eddie gonna get it on exit. Bassoon frustrated and spins. Zeinl will take the P3 with Giovanni taking an incredibly questionable P1. I think the top two have a few questions to answer. Zeinl managed to make their way up and not really be involved in any problems, and it's going to be a catastrophic collision for both Bassoon and Nifo as they protest by hitting the pit lane entry barrier. And that was a pretty crazy race indeed. We're not going to restart. We're just going to let that one be the no rules race that unfortunately we didn't get to do, but these guys managed to give us a very good show right there for the 5-lapper. It was short but very, very sweet. And we will say thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you on Thursday for some more lobbies. Hopefully, we'll definitely see you on Friday and Saturday for the Singapore Grand Prix for LSI. I believe, is it the Singapore Grand Prix this weekend? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's the Singapore Grand Prix this weekend. So if that is the case, we will be, of course, racing in Singapore, and that will be possibly, quite possibly, some live stream watch-alongs. Anyway, I will stop waffling and let you all go. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.